we believe that digital transformation is going to drive the overall development in the financial services industry. And we really believe that what we already see in other industries, like what Google and Facebook and all these companies are doing, is they use all the data that they have and combine the data to provide value to the client. And traditionally, the financial services industry did that using their financial advisors, but still we have now as a whole industry to learn how to adapt the ideas of these digital businesses into the financial services industry and bring emotion and empathy to the client using digital channels. And we believe that this is going to lead to something that we name wealth care. So we want to automate the process of the bank taking care of the financial well-being of a client. And obviously the financial advisor is great at doing that, but it doesn't scale. It does only, a financial advisor can do only so much. And using technology, we can scale this and we can probably transform this into a new way, because as you see, a traditional financial advisor is not available whenever you want to talk to him. This guy also has to sleep and he has other clients. But with digital technology, I can have this tight relationship between the bank and the client whenever the client wants to have it. And therefore, we strongly believe that this is a direction where a lot of new innovation is coming from.
I think we have to distinguish different levels of financial industry. On the one hand, we have retailish elements like payments, like account services and so on, which in my opinion are Eldorado for digitalization. We will now have new entrants. It just will be available for zero. It will be highly industrialized, automated, and finally there might be a few players around, because it's a pure scale game. On the other hand, you have wealth management, which is our industry you're in, which is an extremely emotional industry, because health and wealth are probably the most emotional elements for a human being. And it's a quite different question how you digitalize such an emotional element. And in my opinion, human beings will always play an important role. They might do different things. Today, they still are acting as kind of machines. They're getting orders, they're putting the orders into the system, and the system makes it. And in the future, they will have much more time to really dig into the elements which are more important. The emotional elements, leading a person through the life cycle, helping them, providing more advice, and leaving all these stupid elements, these automizable elements to the machine. But it's also more, because it also allows us to create complete new product families. I'll make you an example, and that leads us back to Walden. So in the earlier days, you had a choice between a discretionary service level and an advisory service level. Discretionary means you tell the bank what you would like to achieve, and the bank does it. No interaction at all. So worst case, you have once a year an interaction with your bank, and he tells you how the performance was. Advisory, on the other hand, is very intensive. The banker provides you an advice, and you have to decide whether you would like to follow it or not and do the transaction, yes or no. Now, with new technology, we can combine these two elements. So Volt, for example, is a discretionary solution which allows you any day to change your preferences, to select whatever topics you would like to have an exposure, but it's within the discretionary legal frame. And if you are on holiday, nothing happens, because there is a human being behind it, which via technology manages your portfolio. And even better, what was available only for rather rich people, starting from 500,000, 1 million Swiss francs and further up, it's now available as of 10,000 Swisses. So it's a new excitement, a new product, which basically is available for a complete new segment in the market. And that's, I think, that's the thrilling element of digitalization in wealth management.